Welcome, Love Them Knives channel. And what are we here to talk about? We're here to talk about another knife, but this one's an interesting one. I got this from a friend who's also a viewer and a subscriber on this channel, and he sent it to me along with some other knives, and he said, you might get a kick out of this. This is kind of collectible now. This knife is a Kershaw. It's an automatic. It's the Breakout. And it's powerful. I mean, he says, watch out. I mean, when you hit that button, this thing is flying ass hard. And it is. I mean, oh my God, it's brutal. It weighs nothing. It's very slender. This is aluminum, and you get that kind of spider web thing. These were popular, but these were like back in 2010. So this is like 7 years ago. See, the 7000 Breakout, and this is CKTST. So it's a black combo edge. And watch out, here it comes. I mean, if you could just hold this in your hand and hit this button, wow. That has got the most power of any Kershaw automatic I've ever held in my hand. And I think I've held, you know, the launch 1 through 6. I've probably held 4 of those. And wow, incredible. Oh, you got this lockout thing. So you can lock it out here so it won't fire off. And then you can release that and fire it out. And it's just crazy hard. And then I guess, so you can't disengage it, which, you know, whatever. I don't know if that's that important. But, you know, it locks out both ways. And take a look at it. I mean, I guess, I mean, these were popular and they came in like non-serrated. They came like purple scales or blue scale. I mean, they came in different colors. They were really popular and they were really lightweight. And why they quit making them, I don't know. I can't tell you. But lightweight. We keep talking lightweight. Come here. Give me some stretch, boys. I guess I ought to go wireless on this, but this is such a good postal scale. It just, shit, who cares? 2.6 ounces. So 73 grams. I mean, like I said, it weighs nothing. Thanks for nothing. So this is like brand new in the box. Let me show you here. Okay, so it came, I mean, he had the little baggie, which I got rolled up in the middle here that it fit into. And then he rolled it around in this. And then it's got paperwork in the box, which is, you know, their standard stuff. I'll keep it rolled up. It's springing back to shape. It's been in there for so long. Interesting, though. I guess it is kind of, you know, I didn't really know. I don't think I really paid much attention back in 2010 on that open design, kind of. You got the standoffs along here. Pretty well centered. Yeah, I'm looking at it straight on. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell through the camera, but it looks like that when you look at it straight on. I mean, you can make it look a little off by how you tilt it to the camera, but no, it's centered. Let's open it up. I think we got a 3.5 inch blade. And I'm thinking I'm right. 3.5 inches, which looks like about 90 centimeters. I mean, millimeters. There is a difference. 8 1/8 overall. And 20.5 centimeters overall. So, yeah, and it's light. And let's see what this blade stock is like. Is this even going to be an 1/8? No. 0.089 of an inch. 2.29 millimeters. That's really thin, isn't it? Oh, this is that 14C28N Sandvik steel is what this blade is. It's the same as what they're using now on the real steel knives. But, I mean, if you remember, Kershaw, crap. I think it's 14C. Yeah, it's, 14C28N. So that was all, I mean, that was part of the company that was requested, actually, from what I understood, that Kershaw asked them to formulate this instead of the previous one, which was 12 something, whatever, a Sandvik. They went to this, more corrosion resistant, etc. And, you got your little description here you can read. Kind of the spider web pattern. Made in USA. Closed length, open length, about 8-inch. Back in the day, I think these sold for like $80, something like that. But actually, this one is for sale. It looks brand new in the box. I mean, it's either what you want to call pre-owned, never really used or carried. Although, I mean, there is a little bit here, and I don't know if that's from sliding around on a tabletop. Doesn't look like a lot of real pocket wear here, but it's possible it got carried once or twice. So guess we'll call it pre-owned. But yeah, other than that, yeah, feels very, very sharp. And I think that's absolutely the original. That's the original edge, no doubt. And it's very sharp. And you got these serrations, these Kershaw serrations, and it's short. It's like, you don't need it this far up the blade. You've seen those knives that run that way up there. Kind of not. No, you don't need it. If you need some serrations, and there are those knives where it's nice to have the serrations. I mean, it gets through the rope, certain types of materials a lot quicker and easier. And so, but I just, I have these nightmares about sharpening that, but I don't know. I've seen knife guys, sharpening guys, like how they can just, I don't know, they go across the back here, and I don't know how you do those little serrations, but they do. And you can get the little rods, but I don't know how that works on that. Yeah, if you're a knife sharpening guy, But, I mean, the serrations are useful, but they don't need to be way up here. So most of this blade is good and easy to sharpen on your own system. And this part, I don't know. I don't do serrations, or I haven't yet, so. But in any case, you got the lockout mode. Nice pocket clip. Looks pretty good. Everything's blacked out. Spider web. So it's kind of, kind of a wicked looking little piece. And it is, oh my God, this power is just unbelievable. Makes you laugh. It's just, oh my God. You almost don't really want to hold it too tight or it'll bounce off the stop. Well, it didn't this time, but it had once or twice when now it's behaving. But, it's so powerful. It's bouncing damn near off that blade stop. Man, well, it's good so far then. But wow, just so much power. Surprises you. But it's got this little, push button here. It's not really flush, and that's a little kind of strange, really. But, I mean, since you got the lockout, then I guess you don't have to worry about this opening in your pocket when you push this. So, you've got that degree of safety. See, that one didn't quite lock up. So, other than that, it's been pretty good. Just almost too much power. Maybe it needs to have some years of use on it so that spring calms down a little bit. That's some power. Really is. Nice, light little life. I think it just disappear in your pocket. Don't even know if you need a pocket clip, actually. It's just so, it's just like a wafer. It's amazing. Did I even get a measurement on that? Because it's like nothing. It's 9.2 millimeters wide, which is 0.36 of an inch. So, I mean, I can't remember the last knife that we came onto that was that thin. That's really thin. That's really incredibly thin. Wow. Well, I just thought I'd throw it out there in front of you. I mean, for you to look at. This is kind of going back a few years, and yeah, see that bounced off the stop. One guy was saying, yeah, just hold it like that with your two fingers. It'll lock up for sure, because it'll take the shock and it won't bounce off the stop. So that's always another alternate thing. But it's just so powerful. Yeah, that locked up. See, yeah, I don't know. In any case, it's crazy. I've had this happen on every launch I've had, that the spring has been so powerful that there have been times where it didn't completely lock up. I don't know, you guys, there's some out there, I know that you're watching this, that have launch automatic knives and you know what I'm talking about. Cool knife, very light, very slender, slides right in the pocket, but basically full size, 3.5-inch blade, 8.25 overall. And you can buy it. I'll get the details. I think I'll post it in the description box of if you're interested. Contact me. I'll put my email address there, and you can give me a buzz. But mostly it was just about kind of bringing you back, if you remember when they were selling these back in 2010. Yeah, I think it would have been a nice knife to have and have in your collection. I wasn't paying attention back then, not to automatics especially. So, yeah, I missed this one. So, cool. I'm glad to know about it now. And at least have the history there. Take care, my friends. We like them knives. We love them knives, actually. Hey, maybe that'd be a great name for a channel. Yes, it would. And stay sharp.